Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. There's the baby in the background making lots of adorable noises, but my name is Ariel. I am a mommy and makeup lover, and for today's video I'm going to be doing a full face of first impressions, meaning I'm going to be using all new makeup with the exception of primers, just because I want to see how the foundation wears with primers I'm already used to, and setting powder for that same reason. And also highlighter, because I own a million highlighters and I didn't really need to go buy a new one. So yeah, this is going to be a full face of first impressions. We're going to be using some new brushes, a new sponge, a bunch of new stuff. And the highlight of this video is going to be the Morphe C Jaclyn Hill Vault eyeshadow palette. This one is the Dark Magic palette. And this is what it looks like. If it looks like I swatched it and I used it, it's because I actually tried to film this video on Friday and it did not work out for me. I actually have work in a couple hours and I'm just trying to knock this video out so I can get through the door and head to work. So if you are interested in seeing me use a full face of new makeup, just keep on watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and follow me on all my social medias. And yeah, let's just go ahead and get right into this video. Is like 8 a.m. so it's pretty sunny, so there's like a really big reflection of the sun right on my face, but I'm looking at the camera and it's not too bad. Hopefully it's not too bad in the video. So we're just gonna get right into this. I'm gonna tie up my hair. First thing I'm gonna do is my brows. So for my brows I have this new product. This is the Ruby Kiss Go Brow. This is what it looks like. It is in the shade dark brown. This retails for, I believe, $2.99. I'll have all the prices listed below. And it's like one of those Anastasia brow definer type things. It has like that teardrop shape. I'm just going to comb through my brows. I feel like I have to start putting my mic somewhere else. I don't know, like, because I feel like it's going in my shirt and it's gonna mess up the audio. Hopefully it doesn't, but we will see. Right, so your girl is just gonna go in and start filling her brow. This is the part that like always like gets me with this pencil, because I'm like, I use the edge to do like the outline and then I turn it to the side to fill in my brow, but like, I don't know. It's definitely a very natural brow as opposed to what I'm used to, but it does look nice, the finished product, especially when I add like brow gel into my brows. So yeah, that's basically the shape starting. It's like, it's lighter than it's a little lighter than usually I would go for my brows, but it is not that bad. My mom's gonna come get Ray Ray in a few, so if the adorable baby is distracting you guys, I'm sorry. I don't have a problem with it, but it might be distracting from the audio. Will this be my new go-to brow pencil? No, but is it workable? Yes. If you like the brow definer, then you probably will really like this. I'm just not used to this kind of brow pencil. Next thing I'm going to be testing out is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. I'm in the shade C12. I've heard so many good things about this concealer. Everybody says it's a dupe for Tarte Shape Tape, so we will see. Yuki She has a YouTube channel. You should check her out. Her YouTube name is Yuki. I'll leave her channel listed in my description box. But she does like a lot of really colorful looks, and this is the concealer that she uses to prime her eyes, like I think every video, if not like 9 out of 10 videos. So she says it's a little bit of a drier formula, but it's really good for priming the lids, so we'll see. So I'm going to be featuring the Dark Magic palette from the Jaclyn Hill Morphe Vault. This is what it looks like. I'm actually going to do a different look, like it's going to be the same look, but it's going to be a little different on each eye because it's the best way to showcase all the shades in the vault. So the first eye, I'm going to go in with the shade Potion. It's this really pretty green shade. This shade and this blue shade next to it, I would have bought the palette for just those two shades, honestly. 100% would have, because those are two super pretty and unique shades. So I'm just going to blend this green through my crease and fluff it up, because this is going to be basically my transition shade. I'm going to put a different shade, but this is basically going to be my transition shade. Then with a big fluffy brush, I'm going to take the shade Shh. I feel like I have to say it like I'm whispering, like shh. I can't say sh. I don't know. I'm going to take that shade and then I'm going to put it right there in my upper crease just to give everything a blend. Cool. Now I'm going to grab an e.l.f. Studio C brush. This is what it looks like. It's like a flat brush, but it's fluffy at the same time. It's dense. It's good for packing color on, especially mattes. And I'm going to go into that same Potion shade and I'm going to pack it on the outer edge of my eye. And then I'm going to grab this brush. This is the e.l.f. blending brush. That's like a Sigma E25. I talk about it in a lot of my videos. And I'm going to mix Potion and those two shades. And I'm going to diffuse out this line because it got a little harsh. It got a little crazy. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to take the shade Poof. This is really light shade. Poof reminds me of the little baby fairy from the Fairy Godparents. His name was Poof, right? The little one that Cosmo and Wanda had. I'm pretty sure his name was Poof. I don't know. It's been forever since I've watched the Fairy Godparents, but I'm pretty sure his name was Poof. Comment his name down below, because I think it was Poof. I'm pretty sure. I'm going to grab more Potion. I'm going to pack it onto this outer 2/3, I guess you would say. Yeah, outer 2/3 again. And I'm really going to pack it on. And now I'm going to grab the shade Inside Job, which is a deeper green right here. I'm going to tap my brush off and I'm going to pack it in the same place that I packed Potion, but I'm going to put it a little bit farther back than I put Potion. And I'm just going to give it a quick blend with this brush. This is a Wet n Wild crease brush. Now your girl is going to go in with her lid shade. I'm going to be using one of my new brushes for that. I got these brushes off Wish. We'll see how they go. I like cheap brushes. They're usually very good for me. I'm going to wet the shadow. I'm going to spray my brush. They're pink, so I mean that's already a plus for me because your girl loves pink. I'm going to go in with the shade Power Cut right here. I'm going to really get in there. This shade is really pretty dry, but I always use my shimmers wet. And I'm going to use this color to cut my crease. It has a decent amount of fallout. Most of these shadows will give you some kickback and some fallout. So just a heads up, if you don't like fallout or kickback, you will not love this palette. I love pigmented shadows, and usually the more pigmented a shadow is, the more fallout it will have. So I don't mind fallout because I do my eyes first. Anyways, if you want to get this palette, I just would suggest that you do your eyes first. And yeah, this is one eye. This is what it looks like. It's the same eye look I do most of the time. It's just using a new palette. I'm gonna go ahead and do some winged liner. This is the Essence eyeliner. This isn't new. Go in with the shade Busted. It is that blue. Like I said, this green and this blue. What about the palette for just these three colors right here with the silver? Those three colors. Your girl would have bought the palette for those three colors anyway. And I'm gonna just do the same steps on this eye, just with different shadows. So I'm blending the blue into my crease. I always do this eye messier because your girl doesn't have as much reach with this hand. I don't know. Then I'm going to go in with that same shade, that brown transition shade that I used on the other eye, and I'm going to use it on this eye as well, because I'm doing the same exact look with two different colors. And that's just so I could use more colors to show you guys in this first impression. So yeah, and then I'm gonna grab Poof, and I'm gonna just do the brow bone like I always do. I'm gonna use it so that I can clean up. Now I'm gonna take the Studio C brush, and I'm gonna take Busted, and I'm gonna pack it onto the outer corner the same way I packed on Potion on the other look. Hi, Mama. It does have some fallout. I don't know if you could see. Look, right here. You can see the fallout in that blue shade. But like I said, I'm not the kind of person that minds fallout or kickbacks. So if you do, you might mind this palette. Alright, now I'm going to go in with the shade Temptress. It is a black. And I'm going to focus it on the outer edge, just like I did with the other eye. And just to deepen everything up. Not too much of that shade. I feel like I'm covering my eye. I'm so sorry, guys. I always forget that I can't cover my eye, but I catch myself every so often. Go in with that same brush, this one from Wish. I'm gonna spray it with some of my Mario Badescu setting spray, and I'm gonna go in with Power Cut, that same silver shade. I was gonna use two different lid shades, but then I was like, the look is gonna be too different, and I'm gonna be out, so I didn't want to do that. But if all the other shimmers are like this one, then I'm just, your girl is so just take the tape off and clean off my fallout, and then we will be right back to work on my face. Alright guys, I am back. So this is what the eye looks like. This is the blue side and this is the green side. They look different, but they're not too different. So I think I can get away with it for the day. So let's just go ahead and move on into the face. I'm going to be using my usual primers because I'm testing out a new foundation, and I like to use my usual primers with it so that I give it a fair shot, because, you know, if you test out a new primer and the foundation, you won't really know if it's like the primer's fault or the foundation's fault. Testing out the Makeup Revolution Stick Foundation. This is an F13. It's a little red for me. It's my shade, but it's a little red for me. So with concealer and stuff, it doesn't look too bad. I'm going to be using the new Real Techniques Bold. I don't know the name of it, but it's the new Pretty Diamond Sponge. It looks like a diamond, and it's like pink and purple swirled. And I love it. It's so pretty. And I love the shape of it for blending out foundation. I'm doing this foundation in sections because stick foundations for me are like a little bit more of a challenge to blend out than your usual foundation. Foundation on my lips. If you're new here, you don't know that, but if you've been watching my channel for the past few weeks, you know that I hate foundation on my lips. I think it looks so crusty and so messy. Alright, so your girl is gonna go in with concealer and hopefully fix this foundation, because it is red. This concealer is pretty neutral. I mean, it's a little pink also, but I can work with it. Like, the shades of this foundation are really good. It's the Makeup Revolution line. Like, the shades of it are good. It's just they don't do too well with undertones, you know, but they're trying. They're a drugstore brand, and I think that they're a UK brand, so shout out to them for being inclusive. More inclusive than other brands who we should not mention, Tarte and Beauty Blender. But there's always room for improvement. Even in some of the best shade ranges, there's room for improvement. I don't think that there's any brand that can't benefit from improving shade ranges. Like Too Faced just did it with Jackie Aina, and I love it. Pretty red there at first. I don't like foundations that I have to make work, but it was I think $8 for that stick. So when something's $8, you can't even really be mad at me, because that's cheaper than my Infallible. I mean, and that shade is still a little off. It's not as off as this one, but It's still off. I also really like this for baking under my eye, like setting under my eye. I'm using my Fit Me powder. Like I said, I don't have any powder to test out because I really want to see how this foundation wears with products I know I love, because I feel like when you test out new face products all together, it goes really bad. And Makeup Revolution has powders, but they have like a banana shade that Alyssa Ashley, she swears by it actually. That's the only one she uses, but I'm not big on banana powders. I used to be really big on banana powders, but nowadays I like the powder to be almost my skin tone. So, not big on banana powders. I'm just setting everywhere. I'm setting my nose, my face. The best way to see if this foundation wears is to use it with products you already like. Point blank. Period. I'm setting the rest of my face. I don't always do this, but this is a stick foundation, and I've never really tried out a stick foundation, but I know that typically they do best when set because they're usually dewy. Like Jackie, I loves the Hourglass stick. I'm not paying $70 for a stick foundation, but she swears by it and she always sets it. I mean, she sets most of her foundations, but I can get away with not setting like my matte stuff, like my Infallible and my Fit Me, but I know I gotta set the stick. Quickly gonna give my face a spritz. I'm gonna go in with this Essence Kajal pencil. That's literally what it's called. In black. I just bought this. It was $1.50. And your girl can never go wrong with spending $1.50 on eyeliner. Most of my eyeliners are pretty cheap. Like, I really like the big Wet n Wild one. This one, the really long black. I use pencils a lot. And the Jordana one, I don't like the ones that are automatic. I always feel like they're drier. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do some mascara. I'm testing out the Essence Volume Stylist and the L'Oreal. This one is the Volume Stylist Lash Extension, and this is the Wet n Wild Max Volume Plus. Someone just pulled in my drive, like in my complex, like skirt. So I was looking out the window being nosy. But I've been testing out this combo ever since I did the first impression. I used it like every day since, and I really enjoy this combo. I used to use an Essence Lash mascara and the Lash Paradise as my other combo, but your girl always switches up her mascaras. It's like something that I always do. I don't know. So I think I like this new combo a lot. I'm going to be testing out another one of my new brushes. I'm going to be going in with this one. It's like a pencil. It's like the little sister to my Eco Tools brush. You see it? It's like the little sister. I like it. It's really going to be good for really getting like the dark shades. So I'm going to alternate the bottom lash line. So I'm going to take Power Cut, the blue, and I'm going to put it on the lower lash line of my green eye. Just to tie the look in a little more. Then I'm going to go in with another one of these brushes. This one is an angled one, just like this. Then I'm going to grab Temptress, that black shade. I'm going to press it up right in my waterline to set that eyeliner, and I'm going to press it right up against the lash line. I'm going to grab my e.l.f. contour brush, take a little bit of busted and a little bit of mostly I'm just going to add a little busted in there, and I'm going to just blend this out so that it is nice and diffused. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye, just with different colors. With a new powder, this is the Ruby Kiss matte finish powder foundation. It's a powder foundation, but that's what I end up having to use for contours most of the time. This is an ebony. I went to Ulta looking for a contour shade, and when I say your girl couldn't find a contour shade dark enough for her in Ulta, in the drugstore section, I'm not kidding. I'm really using this for contour. Then I'm going to use my usual bronzer because, as you can see, she is dark. Go in with my Ego Tools brush. That was an e.l.f. blush brush, by the way, and my usual contour, the Fit Me in Mocha. Now I'm going to go in. This is another new brush. This looks like what people would usually use for a highlighter brush. I don't usually use these kinds of brush for highlighter, but we're going to do it. We're going to try it out. So I'm going in with my e.l.f. Golden Bronzer. Brushes from Wish are really good. I give them a thumbs up. I will link them down below. I'm gonna use the last one that I haven't used. It's like a fluffy angled brush, and I'm gonna use it for my nose contour. I'm gonna use the lighter powder, my old one, because I will look like a muddy mess if I were to contour with that new powder my nose. Okay, your girl might have just done something here. Wait. Hold the phones. Stop the press. Call the president. Obama. Not the current president. Call the president Obama. This is... okay. Wow, my nose has never looked this snatched. Oh my goodness. I feel like I have one of those Instagram noses right now. Okay. So I'm just lining my lips. This is an Ulta lip liner. I don't have a new lip liner. with this Kiss Moisture Lipstick in the shade 13 Honeymoon. This is what it looks like. It's like a pinky nude, and I haven't tried this yet. I swatched it, and I knew it was going to be light. See, it's light. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that this goes with the look, but this is the lipstick. This is a brown liner, and then the lipstick on top. I actually like the lipstick. It's really pretty. I just don't know. I don't think it goes with this look. I'm going to take it off because it doesn't go with the look, but this formula, it's really nice. It kind of feels like a gloss, but it's still like got lipstick coverage, and that color is really pretty even on my skin tone. Wow. I'm pleasantly surprised that I like that much because I'm not big on lipsticks or lip products in general. I'm just going to go in with my usual Burt's Bees lip gloss. This is in the shade Blush. It's their Lip Shine. I love this. I wear this with all my everyday makeup looks. So alright, so your girl fixed her hair, but she didn't change her shirt because I'm about to get ready for work anyway, so there's no point in doing like a really epic pretty shirt shot in this video. So this is the completed look. This is what the eyes look like, and this is what the face looks like. Overall, I'm really happy with the look. If I were to tell you to skip anything, it would 100% be this brow pencil. Just not my cup of tea. If you like brow definer type pencils, you'll like it. Another thing is this powder is not my shade. The matte powder, it's a really good formula. It's just not my shade. I really like the foundation and the concealer. Overall, I thought that the shade was really off, but when I did my whole face and everything came together, wow. And these two work together very well. So highly recommend the Revolution. It's the Fast Base Stick Foundation and the Conceal and Define Full Coverage Concealer, and I do think that this is full coverage. It is so great, really nice. Really recommend these mascaras, love them. That lip product was nice, not like an everyday lip that I thought it would be, but it was nice. Then again, I bought it online, so I just didn't know the shade. And this palette, guys, I love this palette. These are the two shades that I didn't use swatched right there, and they look so pigmented. And this is going to be my new nose contour brush for all the time because it is so freaking good. I love it. So overall, I'm very happy with this first impressions. I love this sponge from Real Techniques, by the way. This is going to be one of my new favorite sponges. This one's in the Eco Tool sponges are probably my two favorite sponges from the drugstore. This angle, like this diamond angle, is so good for setting. It is so great. I'm really happy with this first impressions. I don't think that I wasted any money. I really like everything. So yeah, guys, thank you for sitting down and getting ready with me for this first impressions. Don't forget to like this video if you like this video. Follow me on all my social media. Subscribe if you like it. And yeah, bye guys.